Good day, everyone. Today, we're gonna talk about the Java operators. What is Java operators? Ano yung use nito sa programming natin? And paano ito ginagamit? Then, our learning outcomes is we have to define what is Java expression. We have to identify and maipakita natin yung different use neto and use Java expression in programming. So we're gonna have an activity in order for us to understand better kung ano yung Java expressions. Then, Java expression is a combination of variables, literals, operators that produces a result. So we can produce a different types of results depending on the nature. So used for expression, we can compute values for a fundamental for a program task. For example, neto is arithmetic operations. Then we can assign or store a value to a declared identifiers. Then third one is that we can control the flow of execution in a program based on given directive purpose. Java operators. These are the symbols used to perform operation on values such as plus, minus, multiplication, and division. They are known as operands in order to return a result. Then, notice how we have this shape. Ito yung ginagamit natin sa flowchart para dito natin nilalagay yung mga operators natin such as A plus B, C minus B, and so on and so forth. Then, arithmetic operators. These are the basic mathematical operators. Yun nga, yung plus, minus, multiplication, and division. So, we're gonna have a overview of this in programming. Then, we'll create a value int a is equals to, let's say, 5. Then, int b is equals to 20. Then we're gonna print system out, print ln 5 5 plus b ay a plus b. A plus b, what is the stored value in a? 5. We're gonna assume this is, we have to comment in this is a comment. 5 a is equals to 5. This is 5 plus 20. So 5 plus 20 is equals to 25. If you're gonna run, then the output should be 25. Now we'll try to subtract the two of them using the negative sign. Then 5 minus 20 is negative 15 because baliktad sila. Kung babaliktarin natin sila, then the output should be 15. Kasi nga, gumagamit yung Java operators ng MDAS rule. So, mauuna muna yung addition. Kung mauuna mo yung addition, ganon. So, we have a rule. Pag baliktad, then, baliktad siya. Then, we're gonna use multiplication. 5 times 20 is equals to 100. Then, it should print out 100. Now, for the hard activity, I made a calculator using a scanner in Programmis. So we're gonna discuss this line by line. First is I imported a Java util scanner. Yung scanner is yung makakapag-type tayo dito sa output, tapos binabasa siya ng output. Then, scanner, new scanner system in. Ito yung parang prompt niya para gumawa na yung scanner. And winame yung scanner para pag tinawag natin siya, scanner siya. Then, system out print, enter your first number. Dito niya sinasabi na mag-enter tayo ng first number. By that, naglagay tayo ng integer F1, ni called F1 scanner next in para makapag-type tayo ng number. For example, like this tira natin. Enter your first number, 5. Then, dito naman sa enter your second number, same as dito lang siya. And enter your next number. Dito, naglagay tayo ng char operator kasi nga, isa lang hinahanap natin yung mga symbol like plus sign, minus sign, multiplication, and division. So, pag naglagay tayo ng ganyan, then 5 times 5 is equals to 25. Ayun yung answer niya. Then, pumunta tayo sa, ito na yan, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and modulo. We use modulo para makuha natin yung percentage, para makuha natin yung remainder pag division tayo. And second is the increment and decrement. It is used for increasing and decreasing numerical values and nagagamit natin siya by using double plus sign or dalawang minus sign. Two ways to use increment and decrement is pre-increment or decrement. Dito, ini-increase natin yung value niya by adding, and post-increment or decrement, numbers return or assign the current value first before increasing or decreasing it. So, with this, lalagay tayo ng sample. Gagamit tayo, as per Sir Bocaling said, gagamit tayo ng tinuro niya for loop, which is for integer I is equals to 1, then if I is less than 10, which is true, then we're gonna say increment I by 1. Then system out, print ln I. So in this, I'm gonna explain this. Int I is equals to 1. So yung I natin, 1 siya. Then I is less than 10, which is true. Then mag-add yung I ng 1. So 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. Then babalik siya sa loop. Then I is equals, 2 is less than 10. So mag-increment ulit siya hanggang maging equal na siya sa 10, which is 10. So hindi na siya gagana. We're gonna try to run it. Then the output should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hanggang 9 lang kasi hanggang less than lang yung I na nasa for loop. And next one is assignment operator. The assignment operator is denoted by an equal sign. It is used to assign values to our variables. Then, ito nga yung ginawa natin kanina. Say, ulit tayo ulit. Int x is equals to 5. Inassign natin, ito na yung third way na paggamit ng operators. Nakaka-assign tayo ng value or nag-i-store tayo ng value sa isang letter. So, ang variable natin is x, then yung value niya is 5. So, pag sinistem out, print natin si x, then it will print the value of x, which is yung 5. The next one is relational operators. Ito yung ginagamit natin para compare natin yung dalawang number or value. So, less than kung mababa, and ginagamit natin siya by using left bracket sign, which is yung ganito, yung paganito. Then, greater than or right bracket sign to use kung titignan natin kung mas malaki siya. Equal to, kung equal siya doon. Now, we use double equals para malaman natin kasi yung isang equal lang, ayun yung nag-assign sa value natin. Look at this. The assignment operator denoted by a single equal sign. So, eto naman, kino-compare niya. So, dalawa is comparing. Meron pa rin tayong less than or equal, then greater than equal. And lastly is not equal, parang hindi equal. So we're gonna print int b int y is equals to 10. Lalagay tayo ng if statement. If x is less than 10, then system out print ln ay y pala y. System out print ln 5 is less than 10. Else if x is greater than 10, then system out print 10 is greater than 5. Run this. May error tayo. Wala ta. Kailangan natin pala ng brackets. Tanggalin natin to. Nagprint siya ng 5 is less than 10 because true yung first condition natin, which is x is less than 10. If we're gonna assign 10 yung 5, then 5 yung y, then i-print yung pangalawang statement is 10 is greater than 5. And ito namang logical operators. It is used to determine the equality or difference between the two or more operands, commonly used in a conditional statement to control flow of execution by executing methods that correspond to the value that will be returned by the operation. And then for this example, we're gonna have an example bus fare, MTUV fare, and Grab fare. Then, gagawa tayo ng if yung Grab fare is greater than MTUB fare, and ginagamit natin tong dalawang ampersand para ma-compare natin yung dalawang value, ay tatlong values. So, Grab fare is greater than bus fare, then system out print say Grab is the Grab yung pinakamahal. Now, Grab is the most expensive fare. And that should work. Grab is the most expensive fare. Kasi kinompare natin, if Grab fare 30 is greater than MTU fare 20. So, yes na to. Then, ito na tong dalawa, Grab fare is less than bus fare. Yes na rin to kasi 30 yung Grab fare, then 10 yung Grab fare kasi mas malaki yung Grab fare. Then, mag-print siya ng Grab is the most expensive fare. That is the use of end operator. And operator precedence. Ito yung nagsasabi na it determines which operators runs first in an expression. The order, which is the MDAS. So we have um, example of this. 7 minus 24 divided by x times 8 times 4 plus 6. Mag-run muna dito yung divide kasi nga gumagamit tayo ng MDAS rule. So, 24 divided by 8 is 3. And then, gamit ulit tayo ng MDAS rule. So, mauuna yung multiplication. So, 3 times 4 is equals to 12. Then, kahit saan na yan, 7 minus 12 is equals to 5. Then, 5 plus 6, 5 plus 6, negative 5 plus 6 is equals to 1. And that is how we use the Java operators.